Here it is guys, the snow map or the Vikendi snow map in Pubg Mobile. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. What is going on guys, it's your boy Black Knight back with another video. So this video I'm just gonna be telling you all about 0.10 mobile update patch notes first and then the snow map. So without further ado, let's just begin. So you can pause the video and take a look at all the screenshots that I have given you about the patch notes. So here it is. I have also mentioned the guy whom I want to give all the credits who helped me make this video. So his subscribe link will be down in the description below. Also here is the Vikendi snow map guys, as well as the ghillie suit of Vikendi. This is actually amazing. So without further ado, I just want to just start this video, dude.
The upcoming snow map, meticulously recreated by all the news, is good news. Never before has the map been shown in this level of detail, and these are my comments. Starting out at the cement factory, a place that feels like a mix between the mines in Myanmar and Milta Power of Arankle. A construction site with great variety, big enough to loot before fighting and small enough to fight before leaving. The fights here are guaranteed to bring adrenaline, because if you drop here with someone else, spotting them before they engage might show to be quite difficult. Moving on to the frozen lake, a beautiful location with a town that seems just about big enough to gear up a squad, depending on the level of loot of course. The different levels of the city connected by stairs are beautiful, and if you hear an enemy on a lower level, pointing your gun at the stairs might be a good place to start. But there are also towns placed on a flat surface. Here we're looking at one of the coastal locations to loot. This town seems pretty close to the size of Pubg on Arankle, and I think they found the perfect balance, not too big and not too small. The town has many new buildings and a unique layout that all contribute to making this feel more real than ever before. It makes sense to expect a boat spawn here, should you want to travel by sea, and if you travel to this location with a boat, there should be enough time to get off at the piers before being taken down. Next is another highly unique location on the map, a historical town which gives off vibes as being a tourist attraction. Just look at this design. A beautiful church prides the town. A ton of buildings that I've never seen before. A town that invites driving through with vehicles, with roads designed to navigate at higher velocity or even set up a roadblock with your team to secure parts of the city. This one is one of the bigger locations with tall buildings, and an end circle here will be absolutely epic. A frozen river cuts through the map, and it's still unclear if the ice will be able to support a crossing vehicle, but dynamic maps in Pubg is something we're yet to see, so don't get your hopes up too high. A small town is placed where the ice ends. Again, stairs connect the different levels, and it's going to be interesting to see how this is going to work in combat. This is a smaller location, but if the loot is right, this could be a smart place to land. Adding to the vast amount of unique buildings and locations on this map, we also got the monastery. surrounded by more ancient-looking buildings and a graveyard. This looks beautiful and will be a place you want to see for yourself. And remember, this is not the final version. This is a remake, and the version put into the game will be more detailed. The inner courtyard of the monastery instantly makes you want to fight here. What a cool showdown that could happen, and a final circle here would be utterly epic. If you have watched these videos before, you probably have seen the Cosmodrome already. This is a space facility with control facilities and of course a big rocket. A fascinating part of this location is the control tower, because you can go up there and get settled with your sniper, but be careful because someone might sneak up behind you and take you out at close range. Or you might be stuck up there with enemies waiting for you as you come down. You can go beneath the rocket. However, I'm not entirely sure why you would want to do that. Perhaps for loot, perhaps for cover, perhaps just because you can. Traveling to another town, I get a good impression of the road system on the map. It seems like a good map for traveling around with vehicles, but going off-road might prove to be very dangerous unless using the right type of vehicle. A snow scooter has been leaked, and I do think we'll get it, but of course we don't know yet for sure. This snowy town that has two small frozen lakes also has a size that I appreciate and a design that feels fantastic. But snow is not everywhere. The southern part of the map has very little snow, and taking a snow scooter here might not be the best idea. Many smaller towns and compounds are placed along the coast, which might mean that using a boat won't be the worst idea to travel between the towns. This is a full coastal flyby and a preview of how the edges of the map will look like. Bigger than Sanok, but smaller than the Rankle. Hopefully with a loot balance between the two, to satisfy everyone while still having to look for gear. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Vikendi, the snow map. The map that I think will be the greatest the game has ever seen. I hope you are as hyped as I am, and I'll see you guys next time. Preview of the new snow map that was recreated by the Reddit user All the News is Good News based on LOD files. Today I'm bringing you more of his work with this detailed preview of the main hot drop location of the map, the castle. The first time this is ever seen in this level of detail, and notice the huge ramps that are leading up to the castle. Perhaps a place for vehicles to spawn for a quick getaway, or maybe an easy way to enter at a high speed later in the game. Imagine entering the castle from this lower gate. As you go up the ramp, there's plenty of cover and many means to fight your way up there. I love the design here, it is clearly designed for combat. Now, entering one of the main castle structures, I'd imagine this is just one of the rooms that will be stacked with loot. The crypt of the castle is accessible in at least 3 ways, and the towers are accessible in at least 2 ways. A beautiful spiral stairway connects to the upper level, and this is where the majority of the looting is likely to take place. because this is the main level of the castle and also where you'll find the most rooms that people will likely be rushing to in order to get gear for early combat. Crossing the courtyard seems like suicide, but if you do, you better rush to the middle for that quick cover. Your life will depend on it. Surrounding structures have a great view to the courtyard, with countless windows giving perfect vision to both the courtyard and also opens up for potential building-to-building sniper battles between the structures. Just imagine standing up here with an M24 just looking for that perfect shot while being able to quickly dive into cover between them. Entering another one of the main structures, again a place where you're likely to get geared up quickly. The design is absolutely stunning and makes every place you go feel different and new. If it wasn't clear already, then it is now. This is a place that has been carefully designed to give the best early game combat experience ever, and fights will probably continue all the way to the blue pushes people out. I can't wait to play this map, and this is where I'll go first. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time.